Tony was just accidentally hit by a flying incense burner. But to his surprise, he unexpectedly gained X-ray vision. Just then, his beautiful landlady stepped out of the bathroom. With one look, everything beneath her towel was clearly visible. As a single man for 18 years, Tony couldn't handle it. His nose instantly started bleeding. To avoid losing too much blood, he quickly made an excuse to take out the trash. But as he closed the lid on the bin, he noticed he could see through it and spotted a piece of broken porcelain inside. He quickly lifted the lid to confirm. Sure enough, it was exactly as he had seen. At first he thought he was hallucinating from the earlier blow, so he opened the bin again to check. To his shock, he saw inside the porcelain was a hidden seal. Even its market value floated before his eyes. Overjoyed, he smashed the porcelain on the ground and retrieved the seal. But he still didn't understand how he suddenly gained X-ray vision. Just as he was thinking about it, a beam of light swallowed him whole, and he was transported to a mysterious space. It turned out the incense burner that hit him was called the Heaven-Earth Furnace. It had the power to absorb and restore all things. Now that it had chosen him as its master, it granted him X-ray vision as a gift. After learning the truth, he brought the seal to a pawn shop. The owner took one look and said it was an antique, then immediately offered him $1.6 million for it. Just like that, Tony went from earning $3,000 a month to becoming a millionaire overnight. And the restoration feature of the Heaven-Earth Furnace surprised him even more. Coincidentally, the beautiful landlady gave him an heirloom jade pendant. It had some flaws, but was worth at least $100,000. After using the furnace to restore it, its value doubled to $200,000. This boosted his confidence. With the furnace at his side, he decided to quit his job at the antique shop, but his boss refused to pay him, saying he hadn't worked a full month. Tony was furious. Just then, the boss noticed the jade pendant in Tony's hand and his eyes lit up. His attitude instantly changed, and he offered to buy the pendant at a high price. But as soon as he got it from Tony, he secretly swapped it with a fake while Tony wasn't looking, then pretended to evaluate it and claimed it was only worth $20. But with X-ray vision, Tony instantly saw through the trick and declared that the item wasn't his. The boss denied everything, thinking Tony was just some powerless nobody. But Tony already knew. The boss had been running a fake antique operation for years, so he loudly called for everyone nearby, saying he was about to expose the shop's dark secrets. Soon, the antique store was packed with curious onlookers. Tony picked up a blue and white porcelain piece and instantly pointed out it was a fake, fresh out of the kiln just days ago. His precise judgment caught the attention of the president of the Antique Trade Association. The president noticed that Tony not only could spot fakes, but also understood the counterfeiting techniques in detail. Meanwhile, Tony continued exposing fakes in the shop, unaware that he was being watched. He then boldly declared that nearly nothing in the store was authentic. The boss turned pale and hurriedly told the crowd that Tony was making things up, saying he had run the shop for over a decade, relying on reputation and honesty. But Tony exposed him again, and even said he wanted to check the shop's backyard. The boss panicked. That area was the headquarters of his shady operation. If Tony caused more trouble, something serious would happen. He decided to return the pendant and end things quietly. But Tony wasn't so easily dismissed. He not only wanted the pendant back, he also demanded the boss admit to the counterfeit.